she's your basic average girl, and she's here to save the world, now on the big screens. But Disney's been hiding some secrets about this movie. Stay tuned to find out which cameo will make you completely change your mind about the reboots. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to never miss another video, and be sure to check out our community section for even more fun. Now let's get to some hot deets on the Kim Possible live-action movie.
For someone who's supposedly a mad genius, I'm not seeing much of the genius.
People wanted a different SHEGO. Unless you're a Twitter fan, you probably missed the fact that people aren't really happy with the casting. We'll dive deeper into this later and check out as many details as possible because there's a lot to get through. But let's start with one of the most talked about characters. SHEGO was one of those characters many people totally fell in love with, so getting the right actress to represent her is quite important. In the live-action movie, SHEGO is played by a new actress called Taylor Ortega, and we can't wait to see what she'll bring to the table. But many Twitter fans pointed out that the ex-member of Fifth Harmony would make an absolutely perfect SHEGO. People fan-casted the movie before the real cast was actually announced, and by the looks of it, Lauren Jorge made the cut. Of course, at least in the fans' eyes. The dark-haired, brown-eyed Latina definitely has this SHEGO look, but unfortunately, it looks like Lauren is dedicating all her time to launching her highly anticipated music career. People have also pointed out that the singer Demi Lovato would make an amazing SHEGO, along with the actress Sofia Boutella. While Twitter definitely did this job at fan casting for the live-action movie, the SHEGO role ultimately went to Taylor Ortega. And to be fair, she can definitely pull off the SHEGO look too. Here's how Twitter reacted to the cast. Needless to say, many people had high expectations for the Kim Possible live-action movie. After all, it has to go head-to-head with the iconic cartoon that left a mark on many of our childhoods. So it's no wonder some people didn't really approve of the live-action outfit reveal for Kim. Twitter fans joke that the outfit looks like the Last Resort Party City costume, and that Kim's sassiness is totally gone. Others have joked that Kim Possible just became Kim, I'll see what I can do. Kim's outfit in the original cartoon was pretty awesome, but could this work as a sufficient replacement? Many fans have come to defend Disney's choice for Kim and pointed out that the actress is in fact a child. We're just so used to seeing older people play teenage roles, we forget that Kim was actually a teenager. So it would make total sense that the character is played by a kid, even though she might not look Kim's exact age. People also pointed out that this is why Hollywood should stop casting 25-year-olds as teenagers, as it totally skews our outlook on what teenagers are supposed to look like. Either way, the Kim Possible live-action movie is definitely sparking debates. Both directors were on a reality show. Apart from their impressive resume, we usually get a lot of news about movie directors, and if we do, they're never good. But this time, the Kim Possible movie has probably one of the most interesting director news we've ever heard. Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein were in a reality show together. Yep, they appeared on the 2007 reality series called On the Lot. The series featured 16 inspiring filmmakers who competed to become the next big Hollywood director. The winner got a development deal with the one and only DreamWorks, which is a pretty big deal for new filmmakers. Both Zach and Adam already have an impressive resume, and they even worked together on a sci-fi thriller called Freaks. So Kim Possible should be a walk in the park for these two. The actual reality series, On the Lot, featured celebrities such as Adriana Costa and Carrie Fisher. The show had mixed reviews, and some fans equated it with American Idol if you replace singing with showcasing your creative film work. It looks like this directing duo actually met on the show, and by the looks of their continued collaboration, they know how to cook up some real film magic. Can a reality TV duo pull this off? A nod to That's So Raven. We love a good 90s throwback, but what's even better is seeing a live-action movie giving a tribute to another iconic show. One of the biggest surprises is Isaac Ryan Brown, who plays Wade. Although this isn't a direct tribute, it's exciting to hear that Isaac's actually starring in Raven's Home, where he plays Raven's son. While that's a reboot on its own, it's exciting to hear that some of our fave 90s shows will be coming full circle. We love a good reference, and we're really excited to see Isaac playing Wade. What do you think? Is this an intentional nod to That's So Raven? Raven or just a bizarre coincidence. Keep an eye out for Isaac in the movie. Considering Kim Possible had a ton of references and fantastic one-liners, it's safe to assume the live-action movie will deliver something similar. Who knows, maybe this isn't the only nod to That's So Raven that will exist. Either way, it's just one of those things you'd never even know unless you really research the actors that are in the movie. This cast's really turning out to be quite interesting, isn't it? First live action of its kind. Disney has been surprising us with live action remakes for years, and the response is usually pretty well received. Sure, there are initial doubts. Sometimes a classic just doesn't need to be modernized, you know? But they definitely proved us wrong over the years and always managed to deliver a new perspective on the old classic. But did you know that this is their very first take on remaking a series? We've seen movies such as Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and even the latest Christopher Robin. But did you notice that Disney never bothered to tackle any TV series? Well, until now. Not only is Kim Possible highly anticipated, it will also set a bar for any future Disney TV series remakes that might arrive. And in case you're wondering, 2019 and 2020 will be amazing for Disney live-action remakes. Along with plenty of other movies, we're also getting The Lion King in 2019 and the Mulan reboot in 2020. Reboots are often a hit and miss, but based on Disney's track record, Kim Possible will do just fine, despite the doubts from the audience. Sadie Stanley is a brand new actress. Speaking of doubts, one actress is sparking way more debate than any other. This is Sadie Stanley's very first acting role, and she already landed a role in one of the most anticipated movies of 2018. Can you believe it? Her only previous role was for a minor part, and her character didn't even have a name. But Sadie is very dedicated to talking to the Kim Possible fan base and giving them updates. If you follow her on Instagram, you'll get to see a ton of behind the scenes from the movie. Not only is Sadie totally gorgeous, but this 16-year-old is also the same age as Kim would be in season 3 of the original series. What better person to play a kid than an actual kid? Despite being a brand new actress, Sadie displayed plenty of professionalism. She already looks like a seasoned pro, and we have a feeling we'll be seeing more of this teenage star. Imagine going from being casted in your first role as a giggling girl on Game Shakers in 2018 to getting one of the biggest roles ever. It's a true dream come true and an inspiration to anyone that thinks they can't make it. Cole Sprouse's response. This movie actually got so much backlash when it comes to casting. Other stars had to step up to shut it down. The backlash, not the movie. Cole Sprouse, who you might know from Riverdale, actually had a few words for the people that disliked the cast, and he said exactly what others have previously pointed out. His tweet said that there are a lot of adults directing hate towards a couple of kids because their childhood cartoon doesn't look the same anymore. He then pointed out that the people need to grow up and realize they're talking about kids who are likely happy to have gotten the job. He also mentioned that these kids might also hear them and read the terrible comments. In a way, the backlash is a form of cyberbullying, and we can only hope that the kids have a strong support to not let this phase them and affect their performance. Others have also pointed out that just because Sadie is brunette and not a redhead, it doesn't mean she's not perfect for the role. We're pretty sure the cast will still deliver the best live-action version of Kim Possible. Christina Milian. Believe it or not, Disney still hasn't confirmed whether Christina Milian will play any part in creating the soundtrack for the live-action movie. In case you forgot, she's the one that created the iconic Call Me, Beep Me theme song.
Call me, beep me if you wanna reach me.
But don't worry, it turns out a lot of people actually had no idea she's the voice behind the song. Since she's still around and making music, why not invite her back? Well, so far Disney hasn't confirmed anything. Christina actually talks about her surreal experience hearing people have the song she sang as her ringtone. She also said that she might get a remix of the song one day and sing it at her concerts. And Disney was the one that actually called and beeped Christina and asked if she could sing the theme song. She recorded it a week after she first met with the producers, which is amazing. She also said that she might have to tune a few bits of the theme song to make it more relevant and poppy with the current trends. Honestly, what a better way to do it than on the actual live-action movie. Disney, we're still waiting for that announcement. LGBT characters. If you browse Twitter long enough, you'll notice that Kim Possible has a special place in the heart of the LGBT community. For many, it was one of the first signs of their sexuality, and for others, it taught them how how to be truly themselves. Well, believe it or not, but Kim Possible actually has a gay character on the show. And no, it's not Kim, and she isn't in love with SHEGO. Put those fan fictions away. IMDb lists gay dad as one of the characters, and it's played by Christopher Logan. Sure, it might not seem relevant enough, but considering Disney is still quite silent on including LGBT characters in basically anything, we're here for this. There's also a gay dad number 2, and he's played by Kenneth Overbay. There isn't much information out there, and since none of the 2 characters actually have a name, we're assuming they're just minor supporting roles. But nevertheless, we'll actually see gay dads on our screens. If you know about Disney's history with LGBT characters, you'll know this is a huge deal. Since the LGBT community definitely deserves more representation in the Disney world, we can't wait to see even more characters with bigger roles in the future. A special cameo. The big moment has arrived. No, the actual movie isn't here yet, but we are giving you the biggest detail that's remained quite hidden. If we told you there was at least one Kim Possible cast member you'll be glad to see, would you believe it? No, seriously. Even if you're not a fan of the current cast, this one person will definitely change your mind. Actually, there are 2 because Professor Dementor is played by the same person. And although the Kim Possible role was given to Sadie Stanley, the real Kim Possible will also be making an appearance. Yep, this movie will come full circle because Christy Carlson Romano will be having a cameo. It's not yet clear what it will be, of course, but we have a feeling it will definitely make the OG Kim Possible fans scream. We told you this movie really won't be as bad as you think. With that said, what do you think about the Kim Possible live-action movie? Love it? Hate it? How do you feel about the cast? Come share your thoughts below and chat with other members of our community.
And cue the sharks.
And that's it for our video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.